There is a place on Earth where time seems to pause, where the present melts into the echoes of the past. Here, the desert stretches endlessly, its golden sands whispering stories older than memory itself. In this timeless landscape, the sun beats down relentlessly on monuments so ancient they appear to have grown from the earth itself. The stones, warmed by centuries of sunlight, hold secrets of a world long vanished, yet ever present. This is Egypt, a land shrouded in mystery and crowned with majesty, where the pyramids rise in silent defiance of time. Their silhouettes dominate the horizon, guardians of a civilization that shaped the course of human history. For thousands of years, these monumental structures have captured the imagination of all who gaze upon them. Rising from the Giza sands like colossal man-made mountains, they are both a testament to human ingenuity and a riddle that endures. The Great Pyramid of Giza in particular stood as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years, a feat so staggering it continues to inspire awe and wonder in the modern world. Standing at its base, dwarfed by the sheer scale of the stones, you can't help but feel impossibly small. The ambition and vision of those who built it are humbling, a reminder of what humanity can achieve when driven by purpose and belief. The pyramids are more than just stone and mortar, they are enduring symbols of a civilization's brilliance, spiritual depth, and relentless pursuit of the eternal. Each block, each hieroglyph, tells a story of faith, power, and the desire to reach beyond the limits of life itself. As we journey into the heart of ancient Egypt, let us peel back the layers of sand and time. Together, we'll uncover not just how these wonders were built, but why, exploring the beliefs, dreams, and ambitions that shaped one of humanity's greatest achievements. The pyramids speak to us across the millennia, a timeless tale of power, faith, and humanity's unending quest for immortality, echoing through the ages and inviting us to listen. Why were these magnificent structures built? For ancient Egyptians, death was a transition to eternity. The pharaoh, seen as a living god, needed a perfect tomb to ensure his spirit's journey to the stars. The pyramids, called Mer, were designed as indestructible homes for the pharaohs, their shape symbolizing the sun's rays, a stairway to the heavens. Inside, chambers protected the king's body and treasures for the afterlife. The Step Pyramid of Djoser, designed by Imhotep, was the first monumental stone building, evolving into the smooth-sided pyramids at Giza. These structures were aligned with precision to the stars and compass, serving as resurrection machines for the king's soul. The fate of Egypt was tied to the fate of its pharaoh, and the pyramids embodied that cosmic connection. They were not just tombs, they were engines of eternity. Building a pyramid was an epic feat of planning and organization. It was a project that demanded not only immense resources, but also the collective will and ingenuity of an entire civilization. The vision to create such monumental structures began long before the first stone was ever set in place, with years of preparation and careful design. The chosen site, almost always on the west bank of the Nile, had to support millions of stone blocks, each weighing several tons. The location was no accident. It was selected for its proximity to the river, which was vital for transporting materials, and for its solid bedrock, capable of bearing the unimaginable weight of the pyramid. Architects, masters of math and astronomy, leveled the foundation using water-filled trenches for precision. This ingenious method ensured the base was perfectly flat, a crucial step for the stability of the entire structure. Even the smallest error could have doomed the project from the start. The pyramid's sides were aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points, guided by the stars. Ancient surveyors used the night sky as their map, achieving a level of accuracy that still amazes modern engineers. This alignment was not just technical, it held deep spiritual meaning for the Egyptians. Limestone for the core came from Giza. These blocks formed the heart of the pyramid, quarried just a short distance away. The sheer volume of stone required was staggering, and the work of extracting and shaping each block was relentless. Finer casing stones, gleaming white in the sun, crossed the Nile from distant quarries. These outer stones were carefully chosen for their quality and appearance, giving the pyramid its iconic smooth surface. And massive granite blocks arrived from Aswan, hundreds of miles away. Transporting these enormous stones was a logistical triumph, requiring coordination and innovation on a grand scale. Stones were floated on barges during the Nile's flood, when the river was at its highest. This seasonal rise turned the landscape into a network of waterways, making it possible to move the heaviest loads with relative ease. Then, on land, workers hauled the blocks on sledges, pouring water on the sand to reduce friction and ease the journey. This simple yet effective technique allowed teams to move stones that would otherwise be impossible to shift. Raising the blocks required enormous ramps, straight or spiraling, constantly evolving as the pyramid grew taller. These ramps were engineering marvels in their own right, designed to support the weight and traffic of countless workers and stones. Every step was a marvel of ingenuity and teamwork. Thousands of skilled laborers, craftsmen, and planners worked in harmony, each playing a vital role in the pyramid's creation. The result, a mountain of stone built by human hands that has endured for millennia. These structures are not just tombs but lasting monuments to the ambition and unity of ancient Egypt. The mystery of their construction still inspires awe today, reminding us of what humanity can achieve when vision, skill, and determination come together. The myth of slave labor is just that, a myth. Archaeology reveals the builders were skilled Egyptian workers, many of them farmers working during the Nile's flood season. Organized into teams with names like Friends of Khufu, they were paid, fed, and cared for. Their skeletons show signs of hard labor, but also of healing and medical care. Each day began before dawn, with bread and beer fueling the workforce. Teams quarried stone, hauled blocks, and endured the relentless sun and dust. Yet, it was more than duty. There was pride and purpose. They believed they were building a connection to the gods, securing Egypt's future and their own place in eternity. This shared belief forged a powerful community. They built not just for their king, but for the ages. Their legacy is carved into every stone. Just south of the mighty pyramids, archaeologists uncovered a remarkable discovery: the lost city of the builders. This was not a place of chains and misery, but a carefully planned settlement, designed for skilled laborers and their families. Far from the myth of slaves toiling under the whip, this village tells a different story, one of organization, community, and pride in their work. The village bustled with life. Rows of mud brick houses lined the streets, while the remains of bakeries and breweries hint at the daily routines that sustained thousands. Archaeologists even found evidence of a hospital where injured workers received care, a rare luxury in the ancient world. These discoveries reveal the real lives behind the monuments, showing a society that valued its people. Workers slept in shared dormitories, while overseers enjoyed larger, more comfortable homes. Animal bones and pottery fragments show that meals were hearty, with beef, fish, and bread, a diet far better than most Egyptians of the time. This was a community where hard work was rewarded, and the state invested in their well-being. The government provided food, shelter, and medical care, fueling the massive pyramid project. The scale of organization was astonishing, with granaries, wells, and storage facilities supporting the workforce. This investment was crucial to the success of the pharaoh's grand vision. Yet life here was not without hardship. The skeletons unearthed bear silent witness to the dangers of the job: broken bones and injuries from accidents with heavy stone blocks. The work was grueling, and the risks were ever present. Many workers died young, but they were not forgotten. Graves reveal that they had families, hopes, and dreams beyond their labor. They lived full lives marked by both struggle and celebration. In death, they were buried with simple possessions, pottery, amulets, and tools close to the pyramids they helped build. These humble tombs speak of love, faith, and the bonds of community. To rest near the king was a privilege, a hope for a share in his eternity. Their proximity to the pharaoh in death reflected their importance in life. The story of the workers' village is one of pain, pride, and resilience, a testament to the human spirit that shaped these wonders. Even in the shadow of stone giants, the hopes and dreams of ordinary people endure, echoing across the sands of time. Visiting the pyramids today connects you directly to this ancient story. As you leave Cairo, the pyramids rise from the haze, dominating the horizon. The Giza Plateau is an open-air museum. Arrive early for soft light and fewer crowds. Stand at the base of the Great Pyramid. Touch stones shaped over 4,500 years ago. For the adventurous, venture inside to the King's Chamber, an unforgettable journey into ancient mystery. Don't miss the Pyramid of Khafre, with its original limestone casing, or the smaller Menkaure Pyramid. The Great Sphinx, with its enigmatic gaze, guards the site, its purpose still debated. Take a camel ride to a panoramic viewpoint and see all 9 pyramids lined up. As the sun sets, the sand and stone glow gold, a moment for reflection and awe. It's a memory that lingers, a true postcard from the past. Visiting the pyramids is a privilege. Approach with respect and reverence. Don't climb on the stones, they're fragile after millennia. Remember, these are tombs, the final resting places of kings believed to be gods. Inside, move quietly and never touch the ancient art. Even a fingerprint can cause damage. Be courteous to local workers, guides, camel drivers, vendors. Tourism supports their community. A polite la shukran, no thank you, goes a long way. Hire licensed guides and buy souvenirs from reputable shops to help preserve the site. Leave no trace. Carry your rubbish, use reusable bottles, and protect the fragile desert. By visiting with care, we honor the builders' memory and help preserve their legacy. We become guardians of their story, ensuring its magic endures. Let's keep the wonder alive for generations to come. The pyramids are more than tourist attractions. They're the cornerstone of Egypt's identity and a symbol of human endurance. Their construction advanced engineering, mathematics, and astronomy, influencing civilizations for millennia. Modern Egyptians take immense pride in this legacy, a living link to their ancestors' greatness. Preserving the pyramids means preserving the soul of a nation. The workers' story reminds us that behind every achievement are countless ordinary people whose efforts make the impossible real. Their collective vision and skill echo through history. Ongoing discoveries keep the story alive, showing history is a living, evolving tale. The pyramids challenge us to keep asking, exploring, and wondering. They are a testament to what humanity can achieve together. Some places defy description. The pyramids are one of them. To stand in their shadow is to feel the weight of history and the reach of human ambition. You sense the echoes of pharaohs, architects, and workers who dreamed of eternity. The magic is real. In the changing light, the desert's silence, the Sphinx's gaze, this experience stays with you, a gift from the ancient world. I invite you, come walk the sands, feel the sun, and listen to the stories the stones tell. By sharing these tales, we keep the memory of these wonders alive. Let the pyramids inspire and captivate us, and generations yet to come.